flattering is it when Michael Jordan says he sees some of him in you?
Well, that's cool. It's a great compliment. I just have to continue to be the best basketball player that I can possibly be.
What Kobe Bryant was to me was the inspiration that someone truly cared about the way I played the game or the way that he wanted to play the game.
He wanted to know how, when I turn around on my jump shot, how to feel the defense. I told him you should feel the defense with your legs.
This kid had passion like you would never know.
I just accept challenges. I wanted to go out there, I wanted to guard Mike. That's the best thing about the game of basketball, that you answer new challenges day in and day out.
Kobe has the chance to be what Michael is in this league.
You're looking at the present and the future right there.
Kobe Bryant, sensational for the win. Bang! Wow!
5 of them.
Everyone always wanted to talk about the comparisons between he and I. I just wanted to talk about Kobe.
Little advice from the master.
The truth of the matter is, he's helped me out a great deal. I reached out to him, he'd hit me right back. He'd give me advice straight from his heart.
I wanted to be the best big brother that I could be.
Jalen Rose is going to be an emotional weekend in Springfield, Massachusetts. First, we'll discuss the enshrinement of Kobe Bryant. What do you think that will be like, and what do you think his legacy will be?
It's going to be extremely emotional. His legacy is definitely as one of the top 7 or 8 players to ever play in the NBA. And as I mentioned, if Michael Jordan is the original, Kobe Bryant is the remix, baby. The size, the killer instincts, the footwork, the ability to dominate on the boxes and the elbows, the up and unders, the assassins when it came to scoring the ball. Those two guys being in the same space at the same time truly embodies greatness, and it's going to be awesome to see his career get celebrated this weekend.
And it's also not just Kobe Bryant's career is going to be celebrated. A couple others going into the Hall of Fame as well.
One of them name is Timmy, the big fundamental. Remember when he first came into the league, shorts down to his knees, making bank shots, grabbing every rebound, blocking every shot, and then that's another beast right there, the big ticket. He was that first dude that was out there positionless basketball, trying to guard 5 different positions, 7-footer, running pick and roll between the legs, behind the back, that kind of, and the ferocity that he played with, the intensity that the big ticket played with. This is a terrific class.
Jalen, you know what my family did last night?
What's that?
We watched the 144 documentary.
That's dope.
That was produced by our homegirl, Chanae, and many others. It was a great documentary, and also
Congratulations.
That the WNBA season returns this evening. And do you know what that means? Our girl, Sabrina Ionescu, will be on the floor for the New York Liberty in New York City. I can't wait.
I can't wait either. Shout out to Skylar Diggins. She going to do work out there in Phoenix. You got Candace Parker that's going to be in Chicago this year. I'm excited about this season.
Absolutely. And if you have not seen the documentary 144 about the 144 women that went into the WNBA bubble.
And you never better talk about the NBA and not mention Breonna Stewart when I'm around. I'm a huge Stewie fan.
Superstars.
Okay.
And beige. I like the jump hooks. We will be back to discuss the play-in tournament matchups because they'll be set when we are back on Monday at 2 p.m.
Check us out every day. Set your DVR. Tell a friend to tell a friend. The industry tastemaker's favorite television show.
Tonight on ESPN at 9:30 is the Pelicans taking on the Warriors.
I'll be there.
Coming to you live above Heineken River Deck here in Pier 17, New York City. Welcome back to Jalen and Jacoby. Jalen Rose, Giannis Antetokounmpo had over 40 points, at least 15 rebounds, and at least 5 assists, and shot 75% from the floor. He's the first person to do that since Charles Barkley in 1988.
Give me the lane. I'll throw it down your throat like Barkley. Chuck D. Here's the thing about Giannis. Why you do my Pacers like that, man? I know Miles Turner wasn't out there, but like, what ferocity he was playing. Like, what did they do to you, Giannis? What happened, man?
Well, let me also ask you this.
Man.
Are we all just sleeping on the Bucks this year? It feels like we're all just sleeping on the Bucks this year.
I'm
8-2 in their last 10. Dominant performances of Giannis every night.
Tell me when I started saying if I needed to take the Nets or the field,
Oh, no, I was
going to take the field.
They're the Milwaukee Bucks, not the field. Those are two completely different things.
Okay, they're a part of the field.
Okay.
And I said the bigs that's going to be a problem for the Nets are Bam. You saw him last night, right? Mm-hmm. Are Giannis. You saw him last night. And Embiid struggled last night. Giannis is going to continue to be a problem, but here's what makes them different. Drew Holiday, playmaker, defender, veteran, leader, three-point shooter, an upgrade from Eric Bledsoe. And can we give my guy Chris Middleton some love?
We can.
Like, I know he's not doing backwards windmill dunks, and it's hard for y'all to appreciate him. But you know, I can appreciate somebody getting buckets, Jacoby, without highlights.
Yeah, that's your game. That is your game. And really, no one really ever accused Middleton of being a playmaker, but he's a scorer. That's why Drew Holiday is so important for them. I think he had 14 assists last night.
Wow, that's crazy.
And he's a lockdown defender.
Yeah,
if they get the Drew Holiday they have right now, they're going to be the second toughest out in the Eastern Conference.
There you go.
Well, Jalen, soon to be anointed the MVP of the NBA. Of course, I'm talking about stretch mark 5. Your guy, our king, Nikola Jokic, at 31 points and 14 rebounds, was once again unstoppable. Can he continue this dominance through the playoffs?
My king, this year's MVP. And by the way, you ready for this? Unorthodox. You talk about Middleton not having highlights. I got to tell you a secret. Other than passes, Joker's offensive scores ain't highlights either.
Yeah.
Unorthodox. He jumps off of both feet. Right? Look at this. Look at this. But he got a feathery touch. Look at that. Ooh, you can't stop the rain. Look at that. You see that when it starts to fall.
Jumping off the wrong foot.
Exactly.
This look awkward.
Get you first with in the top 5 in points, rebounds, and assists. Hasn't missed a game this year. And you already jumped off the bandwagon and already claimed his teammate, took his picture down and put Capazzo's up already. Disappointed in you.
I'm sorry. When I look at the Nuggets, I only look for one man, Facundo Campazzo, because I love fancy passes. Campazzo had 8 assists last night, got a couple buckets. Look at that. He's like Jamal Murray who? Here you go, Aaron Gordon. You know what I mean? He's just electrifying. And I like that he's tough. He's got that Napoleon complex about him, where he's just been a little guy his whole life surrounded by big guys, and he's just not going to hear it from anybody. I love Facundo Campazzo. He is my king.
Shout to Josh Kroenke and the Nuggets front office. Because if Jamal Murray didn't get hurt, and you add JaVale McGee, you add Aaron Gordon, they really flirting with coming out of the West. Seriously.
They still are. Okay, Jalen. One team that's not coming out of the West, Sacramento Kings. The Kings missed the playoffs.
They're not going to be able to do it.
15 straight seasons, tying an all-time record. What is broken about this franchise?
What's their identity? Like, what is their identity? Like, by the way, they got some pieces that I like. De'Aaron Fox, I love him. Halliburton, you know how much I love him. Buddy Hield.
Rashad Holmes playing
Buddy Hield has a flamethrower. But here's the thing. When you have so many different general managers and you have so many head coaches, you lose players like Bogdanovich. You notice he playing for the Hawks, right?
Just let him go.
Right? Why?
Just said bye. We're not going to match that. Go ahead, bye.
You don't make the playoffs by letting go good players that just scored 27 points last night for the Hawks.
It is time for Soft Mover Boss Move. Look at your city. Look at your city.
Home for my city.
Detroit.
Home for my city.
Is someone enjoying a Tigers game? Going to the ballpark? I don't know if he's wearing clothes, but he's just treating the ballpark like his living room. He probably got shorts on. Soft Mover Boss Move, treating the ballpark like a living room.
I'm going to just tell you guys right now, not only is that a boss move, but Game 7 of the NBA Finals would be July 23rd. After that date, you're going to see photos of me at that game like that.
I don't want to see that.
Just like that.
I don't want to see that.
On the chair in front of me. All of that.
Yeah, you would have the safest seat in the building because people would look at your toes and not sit anywhere near you. Please don't take your feet out. You can go to the game, you can take off your shirt, but do not take those feet out. Do not take those feet out.
That is hilarious.
Jalen, it's Hall of Fame weekend, and Kobe Bean Bryant is going to be enshrined. We will celebrate him
right after this.
Rest in
Won't
peace.
want to miss it.
Like Mamba and GG.
Won't want to miss it.